guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, I'm going to review the Tudor Watches and Wonders releases for 2023, as promised. Now, of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. I'm still wearing the Burgundy 5817. Absolutely loving it. Been on my wrist almost a week now. You know, I rotate often. This one is back on. And also, guys, don't forget to check out Del Rey Watch. If you're interested in Tudor, we just got in the Tudor Steel and Gold Black Bay. An absolutely killer piece. And if you like that two-tone look, this one won't break the bank. We also got in a very limited Vacheron Métier d'Art, limited to 20 pieces. This has the handmade cloisonné enamel dial. Retail was well over 100,000 US dollars. And this one is less than half of that. But even if this watch is not for you, go check it out anyway, because that dial is something truly special. And as far as I can tell, we're one of the first pre-owned dealers in the United States to get the Panerai Due Moon Phase on a bracelet. We are the only ones for sale pre-owned in the United States. Killer price as well. An interesting watch if you want a dressy Panerai. But anyway, guys, Tudor's Watches and Wonders releases for 2023. I guess it's impossible for both Rolex companies, you know, Tudor's owned by Rolex, to have killer releases in 1 year. They just don't have it in them, do they? Well, Rolex had a pretty great Watches and Wonders, in my opinion at least. Check out that video. Tudor, on the other hand, I mean, it wasn't bad, but underwhelming, in my opinion. They didn't do much. And that's weird because Rolex kind of uses Tudor as an experimental baby brother. But I digress. Let's get straight into the releases. The first one is a Tudor Black Bay GMT with the white dial. Now, the only difference I can tell here is that white dial. It's a nod to the Rolex GMT Master Albino. This, while basically is nothing but a dial swap, is a pretty handsome watch, and I do foresee it selling very well. And while a new dial release is something I usually poo-poo because no effort was put into it, you know, this one is handsome enough to where I kind of give it half a thumbs up. Then we got the Tudor Black Bay 54. Tudor keeps shrinking their lineup. Just like the Black Bay made the Black Bay 58, the Pelagos came out on a smaller size. The Black Bay 54 is a 37mm dive watch with a rubber strap option and 200 meters of water resistance. Now, the 200 meters of water resistance is pretty impressive on a 37mm case. But apart from that, I mean, I already thought the Black Bay 58 was kind of the perfect size for a lot of people. Slightly too small for me, but then again, that's okay. But a 37mm, it's either going on an Asian wrist or a female wrist or a very skinny dude's wrist. Maybe my partner John will love it. But, you know, a 37mm dive watch. Okay, I mean, listen, options are options, but exciting it is not, at least in my opinion. Then we have the Black Bays in a new range of sizes and dials, I think from 31 to 41. This has the new T-Fit clasp, pretty cool. New clasps are a very underrated upgrade, so I'm a fan of this. And their in-house movements with chronometer certification. No real innovation here. Existing movements into the new Black Bays. I guess they make them more expensive, get rid of the Ettas. New dials, T-Fit clasp. I mean, a mishmash of things they already had with a new clasp, chronometer certified. I mean, listen, not much bad to say about that. And the coolest release is the Burgundy Black Bay. This is now offered on a new Jubilee bracelet from Tudor. The movement has an extended 70-hour reserve, and it's METAS certified. That's right, not COSC, but METAS. Rolex has always been COSC certified. METAS is a new standard predominantly used by Omega, a more stringent standard. The fact that Tudor is using it is kind of signaling, in my opinion, the death of COSC, and the fact that Rolex at some point will be switching over. As I said, Rolex experiments everything new with Tudor first in most cases, and there's no reason to make a METAS certified caliber unless they plan on using METAS in the future. So COSC, It was nice knowing you. Hope you guys, maybe made us as hiring if you guys work at Kosk. Best of luck. This is cool. 70-hour power reserve, Jubilee bracelet. While I'm not a chronometer freak, the certification is also interesting. But as you can see, pretty underwhelming releases from Tudor. I like that Burgundy Black Bay. That's awesome. Then the new Black Bays with dials and, in-house movements now that already existed. Okay, whatever. Black Bay 54, I could not care at all about, even though, full disclosure, that watch was never going to be for me anyway. And the Albino GMT, while a lazy release, is a good-looking one, so kind of a fan there. Not a bad Watches and Wonders from Tudor, but certainly pretty much nothing newsworthy. But Tudor gets the views. You guys want to know about Tudor, so here is a video on the Tudor releases. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to see more releases, which will be reviewed soon on my channel. And of course, I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.